Where's the camera? You know, that shirt could be either V or the show that we like.
The movie, you mean?
I call it moving pictures, okay? Jeez.
The show.
Welcome to Curiosity Public. My name is Dutch.
My name is Jules.
Deferential Dylan.
And welcome to, what are we on? Round 4 of the Contender
Ding, ding, ding.
Bourbon Edition, as Dylan likes to call it.
I think there are 12 rounds.
Heavy proof, though.
12 rounds.
No, middle proof.
Oh.
Middleweight. See, these guys, like Dylan keeps planning these scenes, and it's called the Contender Bourbon Edition, when it's really called the Bourbon Contender, and Jules keeps trying to convince me that it's middle proof, and it's really middleweight. Anyway, we're in the middleweight division of the Bourbon Contender show. And yes, the reigning champion so far is Dylan with his pretty bottle.
Like winning everything.
Weller Full Proof. What a beautiful bottle. I love that stuff. You know, but hey, it's getting a little low.
Blue and gold.
So I don't know how many rounds this champ is going to be able to survive before he runs out and just defaults his belt title.
You don't default. You win. You leave as a champion. You retire as a champion.
Whatever makes you feel better.
Retire.
But we are now into round 4. And Jules and I have picked bottles to go up against Weller Full Proof. And we're not going to tell Dylan what they are.
I think I got the winning ticket this time.
You may. You may have the golden ticket. So let's get into this, but first things first. Why don't you, Jules, tell everybody about our weight classes?
That's right. We do have 3 divisions. Welter starts from 80 to 99 proof. Then middle proof goes from 100 to 119, or did we go to 120? 119. And the heavy proof,
heavyweight,
120 and up.
Yep. And so we are in the middleweight, so 100 proof to 120 proof, or sorry, 119. The Weller Full Proof is what? 114? Is that what they come in at?
This one's 114. Yeah.
I think they all are 114. And so now Jules and I have picked bottles. Of course, since Dylan is the reigning champion, he does not get to learn what we've picked. No. So these are going to be completely blind to him.
Old Granddad and larceny.
So put the earmuffs on and get that guy.
Yeah, where are the earmuffs? Shall I dot it on you, sir?
Let me see if yours.
Hey, Dylan.
Hey,
Dylan. You can still hear us.
Are you sweating?
Hey, Dylan. You're deceitful. Deceitful Dylan.
Deceitful Dylan.
All right, yeah, get out of here, Dylan. And Jules and I are going to reveal our picks.
Go!
And then we're going to pour them and label them for everybody to see. Okay, guys, so my pick, door is closed, is, I've been hiding it down here.
That's what you got.
So this is before the name change to just Rebel. Look at that. Single barrel, 100 proof.
Nice.
And this is, so one of the older ones. Mm-hmm. I remember this being a pretty good one, too. So this is a single barrel. That's a single barrel. I don't feel bad about that at all. And I think picking some weeders to go against the weeder might be the right way to go.
Speaking of that, hence my entry.
This is a good choice.
We're going with some red top, guys.
Look at that.
So this is 109.3 proof. And I guess I just realized it's the Lakers.
Are you sure you want to use this one?
Yeah, no, let's do it. Whatever will throw off.
Yeah, because he has the allegiance.
Right.
So, all right. So the way this is going to work, I'm going to pour these. Jules is going to label them, so he's not going to know which one is which.
Either.
But of course, we do know the things to choose from, so we have an advantage over the champ. But we'll be right back. Guys, we are back. These have been poured and labeled. I poured, Jules labeled.
Kinda.
Yeah, I spilled a lot. Did you clean it up? Thanks. Dylan, you want to ring that bell?
Ding. Ding.
Want to ring the bell?
All right. Ding, ding.
Guys, extremely hard.
I thought I started off confident, especially because I nosed it so quickly.
Yeah.
Labeled it, all that. Took the palate. I stayed confident for a little bit. Then I kept drinking second pour. Forget it.
Palate flipped. Everything I thought I knew on the nose. Flipped
Me too.
On the palate.
Same here. So it's all a guess now.
Dylan, how was it for you? You didn't know. You should turn your glasses around too.
Yeah, it's tough. It was a tough one. Not because of the age like last time. It was more like I felt like another one was a weeder. I mean, at least that's my guess. Guess.
It's a guess.
And it really blends together, so it's hard to decide whether one was a Maker's and the other one was Weller. And then there's a third one, which is the yellow, which is an outlier. And I felt like I tasted more of the grain, which means that, usually when I'm talking about, is it a larceny then? No, it can't be, because it's got to be...
He's still thinking about it.
Anyway.
I was so confident on the nose. Just so confident I knew what everything was on the nose.
Yeah.
And then the palate just completely threw me for a loop. So let's get into it, guys. Let's talk aroma. I had guesses on the aroma so clearly, but my preference overall was the green. The red and the yellow were both enjoyable, but the green had a little extra something on the nose.
Those, for me, it was red.
Really?
I see that. Really enjoyable. I thought, so it was close. I thought, though, it had a wider breadth of flavors on the aroma. I think green ended up isolating itself a little bit, maybe too much on the sweetness.
Yeah, above all else was green. Green basically stood out. It had the grape. It's like drinking like grape juice for me.
On the nose?
On the nose and in the palate.
Okay.
Wow.
But the nose was basically just overwhelming in terms of like the grape skin. The red actually was close.
Yeah.
It was very, very close. And I initially I picked red. I said, well, this is the one that I'm going to choose. And then the green over time just kind of overtook it. And the reason for that is because I felt like the red had a slight like inconsistency. The yellow was already out of contention because it had that grain component that came in. And so in terms of elegance, like these two, the red and the green were up there, and then in time green overtook it.
Wow. All right, guys. Let's get to the palate. See if we have a winner.
Yeah.
I don't want to go first.
Well, you wanted to go first.
Jules wanted to go first, Jules.
In the end, like I said, I got confused when the palettes
I was really confused.
In the end, I just settled on red. And the reason I did is because the finish on the green stood out to me where it started getting a little bit tannic. And that was the only thing. And again, it was just slight. Very slight. Otherwise, they were very close to each other. But I landed on red being my favorite. I started off with green. I was even teasing Dylan on that.
Dylan?
Yeah, so on the palate, yellow was out of contention. Yeah, it was just basically between red and green. And it just kept going back and forth. The issue I had with the red in the end was it just had that grain in the finish. And so the green was missing that. It was just basically from the beginning to the end, it was just jam. And I really appreciated that. And it didn't have like these caustic, weird, tannic or woody flavors that just kind of ruined the flavor presentation. So I chose green.
So palate, the only one I wrote off immediately was the red, actually.
Wow.
Way too tannic for me. I don't know. You got more tannic on the green. Strangely, I got a ton of tannic on the finish of the red.
So did Dylan.
Not a ton, but enough to be like,
close enough
I didn't like it as much as the others. It actually was very pleasant. So I phrased that poorly.
Yeah.
The green and the yellow, I went back and forth. Like, for some reason, the yellow tasted almost like it tasted off, but at the same time, I felt like I could keep drinking it. Like, there was something about it I kind of liked. And I feel like on drinkability, yellow would have won.
Yeah.
The green, I think the flavors ultimately were a little bit more bold. I almost got a little bit of tannic, like you were saying.
Yeah, I got it.
At the end of the day, as much as I want to make this a split vote and pick the yellow, because of the nose of the green, it's edging it out.
Oh, so we have a winner.
We have a winner.
We have a clear winner.
We have a clear winner. I was so close,
I know, dude.
man.
These two, man.
No, I was between the green and the yellow.
Yeah, that's right. You were on the other two end. Wow.
Something about it. I mean, to me, I feel like the yellow is the most drinkable.
I think we're going to be...
The green, though?
Oh, shoot.
The flavors are just a little better.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, let's venture guesses. Dylan, you got to go first.
Okay, so I think the green was the Weller. I'm just going to go out there. The red tasted like Maker's. But you know what it tasted like? It tasted like one of those like special edition sugar cookie versions, like you would get per year. I mean, it's like sometimes the
like a barrel pick,
like a liquor store would, a barrel pick or something like that
with a stave profile that you customize.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with that, and then the yellow is still throwing me for a loop because it has both like weeded flavors and also low rye flavors to me. And it's killing me because there's a grain component for both of these. And I'm trying to figure out what that could be. I thought it was some kind of Heaven Hill product, maybe like an Old Fitz or something. Just because we wanted to keep it into a weeded. You wanted to trick me with the weeded. So that's what I'm going to come with. I'm going to say the green is Weller. The red is a Maker's product, and then this is yellow is a Heaven Hill product.
And who picked what? What's your guess?
I'm gonna go with red as being Jules, because he's a Maker's boy.
So then,
and I think yellow is the Heaven
boy?
Hill weird one from a long time ago or something.
The Dutch boy.
All right,
like a Heaven Hill.
I can go. Right. I'll just go with what I think who's. So red, I think is Dylan's.
Really?
The Weller full proof.
Yeah. Green, I think, is mine. And then yellow, I think, is Dutch.
Okay, so I agree yellow is Dutch.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I pick that?
Yeah.
I did, right?
Yeah,
okay, good.
We all did.
Good, okay.
Red and green, toss up.
Toss up, yeah, I know.
There's aspects of it that would tell me one way or the other. On the nose, I picked that the red was the Weller. And that the green was Jules's. But on the palate, I feel like I would have flipped that.
Oh, are you flipping it?
No, because I have no idea.
I'm going to say that green is mine. I don't know.
I think it's very likely. I really don't know. Between those two, I really don't know. All right, guys. Should we figure out who our winner is?
Okay, this really...
We have a clear winner.
We have a clear winner.
Okay,
green
are we doing winner first?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
This is the contender, man.
Green.
Contender.
So...
Oh, shit. Look at his reaction. Green is the majority vote.
Yeah, that's not what's throwing me off. But anyway, yeah, the winner is green, which is...
Oh. Wow.
Winner once again.
That's not what's throwing you off. Now I'm really worried.
So I said that red was.
So the yellow,
yellow was
Jules's pick.
What? No way. Dude.
What is it?
No.
I think you must have screwed it up, Jules.
We have it on tape.
We'll check it.
What is it? Oh, it's a Maker's.
The Maker's.
Yeah.
The Maker's pick.
But you were describing that entirely as Maker's, which is so
I didn't think it was actually Maker's 46.
Because I think this is messed up. I mean, maybe we're wrong. But anyway, the red.
Went straight down the column.
Then
what is the red? What?
Rebel Yell.
Yeah, that I would not.
Doesn't that taste like the yellow?
Wow.
Let's just make sure.
Wow. Okay.
Just to check.
So
that's Rebel.
That's Rebel.
This is Rebel.
I mean, so oaky if that's the Rebel. Did we screw this up?
It's hard to know. I can't tell. I can't really tell.
Oh, man. No, we didn't.
No, dude, it's 1. It's 1
Oh, man.
Let me taste.
So this is the Makers?
It's 1-1.
Let me taste the Makers. I just want to know if the Makers has the grain. Because it's a single.
Wow.
Yeah. That's the grain. I never tasted that before. What's this one? This is the Rebel.
The Rebel. Wow, it's so tannic. So, wow, that threw me for such a huge loop. I felt so confident.
What is this? The Lakers.
Exactly.
Lakers. Oh, you know what? I like this because you know how much I hate the French.
Yep.
Staves. French staves. So
what is the stave profile of this?
I love France.
8
I just don't
French mendicant. Not mendicant. Mendiant and 2 toasted French spice.
I tasted Makers, man, but
I'm shocked that we all got that wrong.
Yeah, I did not think that the Makers was going to be.
I didn't either.
With the grain. That's interesting. Wow. I cannot taste Rebel in this.
Yeah, me neither. That's really interesting. All right, well, anyway, long and short of it, though, is that...
Well, Dylan still wins.
Dylan is still the dang champion, but the bottle is getting lower, so there's maybe 2 or 3 more rounds left in that.
Who would have thought?
Guys, drop some more comments. Tell us what we should pick to dethrone Dylan.
You know, I was gonna like, you know, play the like 4D chess and stuff, and trying to like, you know, knock you guys out.
Anyway, Jules, take us out.
It's not 4D chess. You're just getting so lucky.
Like,
take us out. Take us out.
What you guys think in the comments below? Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. Either way, let us know. Subscribe for more videos from Curiosity Public.
Too easy.
If you want to help us out, please consider joining Curiosity Private membership program here on YouTube and Patreon. We are also selling t-shirts. That's a great way to help us. Links will be in the description. We have a podcast on the major podcast platforms out there. As always, stay safe, stay healthy.
Stay curious. Mind blown.
Dang.
Good job in trying to like do the.
Yeah, this was actually really interesting.
Kill.
This is a really interesting one.
Yeah.
I don't know that we can beat this. I don't know that Weller Foolproof can be beat in this proof range.
It's really good.
It's really good.
The grape is just.
It's just so good.
It's got everything.
There's no way. Like you can't beat the grape. Yeah. This is like Welch's grape juice.
I can't believe how oaky this Rebel Yellow is,
dude. Wow.
Man, this Weller is good.
But you were actually really close because this is Heaven Hill.
Oh, it is, right?
Lux
Oh, dang, yeah.
So when you said that, I was like, oh, damn, dude, that's pretty damn good.
Dylan got it.
But you thought it was Makers, so. I mean, we all thought it was Makers.
I thought it was Old Fitz, but.
We all thought, no, we all thought this was red. We all thought it was Makers.
Yeah. Red.
Right.
I mean, yeah, because I flipped foolproof versus.
So that means that this was.
Dude, I even started off. Yeah.
And this was good.
Close.
It's good?
The yellow, man.
Damn it.
I don't know why you guys
basically, I shouldn't have drank it. My nose led me the right way.